All right, welcome back, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know this chart looks very uh, busy, but the point of the matter is I was trying to show these moves, and we are basically following a lot of them right now. Yesterday, we had a very good buy up. We did not break into our golden pocket, 31,250. That's the area we're looking for on our Sunday close, there and above. We are looking like we did close above 29,838, so we did hold the support. Now today it is about going up further. If we do lose 29,838 to the downside, I would say be cautious because the next level is this $28,678. And if we lose that support, then obviously this is the third time we'll be testing this area. The possibilities of going lower are there. We have another level of support at 28,150 if you look left. That was a prior consolidation a few years ago, but after losing this other levels, we have this 27,400 as the Fibonacci retracement for this local range. And then from there, we have the prior low, which is 25,400. Going under that on a daily open and close, you would be outside the Bollinger Band as well. So we would be looking for the extension to come back to 19,600. I would say go level by level. That's a lot of things to be considering. We have to wait for our daily closes to see where the next level is. As of right now, our daily close yesterday is showing you movement to the upside. Now we need that movement to the upside to continue, and the only way that's going to happen is if we can keep price from falling below 29,800. And as long as we can stay above that with 4-hour opens and closes, we should see some buys to the upside. And we can hope for New York Exchange Market Open to carry us up also to the upside. I would be hoping for an upside test of 32,374 because that is also where the 21 EMA is at right now, and that is also above the golden pocket. So anyone who is trying to short this pocket on that previous attempt will also get closed out if we hit the 21. If we can hit the 21 here and hold this level, that would be great because then we can look for continued movement into next week. One thing about this day today is it's Friday. You need to be very cautious because other people who were expecting more moves to the upside didn't get them. They might be closing out their positions, taking their profit, walking away for the weekend, and repositioning on Monday because they have no idea what the weekend will come. And then on the CME being closed, there's no reason for us to fight the CME because that's where all the real money is at. So this low volume weekend, we can go up to take the shorts out, or we can go down to stop out all the longs. So be careful for this volume on the weekend. Also, if you look on the daily, our volume is pretty low as it is. So as long as the sell volume isn't too high today, we can hold this 29.8 and then start continuing up right after the daily close, showing that this level is a good support. So now I'm going to zoom in on a 4-hour and then you'll see what these other lines are. On a 4-hour time frame, yesterday we drew this. We had this on yesterday's video saying, hey, this looks like an inverse head and shoulder breakout, and we had this target. We hit that target and we actually exceeded it. We went all the way to the 55 EMA, and now we're finding resistance at the 55 EMA. We weren't able to close above it, and we had a hard rejection right here this wick. Now we retried it again, and we rejected off the 55 EMA, so this wick now is being defended. And I had this drawing here saying that, hey, if we got to move up and we got it to this golden pocket and we got rejected, we should see a distribution style, which is exactly what this is. And we just broke under this last candle, basically. So now the level to support is 30K. If we lose 30K, we have this 21 EMA under us. And this 21 EMA is also coinciding with this channel descending purple channel over here on the 4-hour. If we lose this 21 EMA, this purple channel, and this 29,800, which I was talking about on a daily, if we have 4-hour open and closes underneath there, we should look for this extension to come back, and we're going to basically retest where we broke out of yesterday. And if we can hold those levels, we can continue up. If we can't hold those levels, I would assume that we will get pushed down, and then we have to look for where the support will be. Then aside from that, we have to see if we can have open closes lower or not. If we can just hold here sideways, we can continue again further. If we break down a little bit, we can find some support on this green ascending channel because it will be a higher low than previous, and we can continue further again and look at where our other indicators at that point. Breaking under this channel and then as well as our prior consolidation where we broke out of from yesterday, we will see new lows because then this larger distribution will play out, and then I'll draw it out like this larger distribution will play out, and it'll try to basically force all these people who bought the long late after this big wick, anyone who took long, heavy long positions thinking we're going to break out, well, they're going to get tested when we go to the downside. And then also whoever bought yesterday will also feel the pressure. So if everyone feeling pressure and it's starting to panic as we get lower and lower in a small, descending consolidation type situation, you will see us move down faster. And then if we lose this level here at 28.6, you're gonna see a lot faster drop, and you got a few levels of resistance to the downside, but you're gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. And that is what we're gonna wait and see today. Friday CME closes at 4 p.m. The same thing I'm looking for on the CME close is basically what we're waiting to see on the Sunday close at 8 p.m. and we need to get above $31,257 with an open and close for our daily. And as soon as you have a 4-hour open and close up here, you should assume the daily will close up there and you can take your long with a stop loss right underneath. Breaking into this orange channel, if you look on the higher time frames, we can move up very quickly, because breaking into the orange channel, we can test into this next fib, which is around 32,600. And then once you claim this 21, you can go to the 55 EMA, which is also the top of the green orange channel up here. So that's literally what happened yesterday. We broke out of our purple 21 EMA on the 4-hour and we shot to the 55 EMA, and that's basically something that can happen on the daily too. So if we get through the 21 EMA on the daily, you should look for the 55 being the next target. All right, and then this was red. So this is what I'm looking at right now. We'll see how it plays out with 4-hour closes. If the 4-hour opening closes come above 30,800, you can look for those higher targets to be coming in. If you're not getting above this fib with 4-hour opening closes, I would definitely manage my risk, maybe move your stop loss, so in case this does start coming back down, you get closed out in profit, especially if you took profit over here. If you took your long from here or here, you can start shaving some of your position off in profit and then start moving your stop loss up in case it comes down, you don't get stopped out. That's the point, what I'm trying to make at. Let me go to Ethereum now on a daily. So Ethereum on a daily is doing something similar. I actually was pointing something out yesterday and it's kind of playing out that way. So on a daily, we did close above this 1995 fib. That was good. Now we're looking for further upside, but the volume is a little weak and we have 12 hours left, so we have plenty of time. The goal of today is, if anything, if we can get above this last low, that would be great. Also, my ideal scenario would be getting into the golden pocket at 2200 and closing above. If we can do that and get to the 21, even better. But at least getting into this golden pocket with a daily open and close above it would be fantastic for the further move to the upside. Right now, we are trapped between this orange descending channel and a possible green ascending channel. And this green ascending channel is if we can make higher lows and then break into this golden pocket and close above it, and we can shoot to 2464, which is the next fib resistance to the upside. That is on a daily time frame. If we lose these highs, as in like if we can't even get above this previous high at 2113, 2100, and we start rolling over and we start losing 1995 on a daily open and close, well, you have the bottom of this green channel to protect you, which is around 1940. And if you can't hold this green channel ascending and you start making new lows past this low of 1895, I would be looking for this orange channel and this green channel to be the last level of resistance. Once that's lost, I'm looking for this wick, this huge wick to get filled. And we should probably be looking for price action to slowly trickle us down to 1715. If we can't hold this level, 1715 for support, you have the bottom of the Bollinger Band, which is around 1650. And if that doesn't hold and you have open and closes outside of that area, we should be looking for 1300 for the next level of support on the downside. As you can see, your buy volume is starting to decline, but this is a brand new candle and we have a whole half a day to come through. So let's watch it. Going to the 4 hour, Ethereum was a little bit weaker than Bitcoin because Ethereum didn't even hit the 55 EMA. Yeah, we claimed the 21 EMA, we didn't hit the 55. So maybe this 4 hour candle finds some support at $2,000. And then the next 4 hour candle, which opens into our New York Open around 12, you can see some movement to the upside if the dip buyers are there. If we do not get accumulated back up to the 55 and above, and we start losing the 21 EMA on a 4 hour open and close, well, you're going to see this distribution style, which we saw over here, probably bring price and roll it back down and retest these lows. If we can hold the lows around 1921, that'd be fantastic. We can look for another attempt back up, and we can use the 21 EMA as a resistance to the top side if we lose it. But if we lose this level here with 4 hour opens and closes, you should assume that these lower targets will come into play. And then you have a little bit of resistance at 1850, but under that, it's going to be 1715, retest of this wick. And then we got the lower targets. If this measured move of this little head and shoulder, it's not a head and shoulder, guys. Don't get too excited with me saying that, but it just looks like a distribution to me. Rolling hill distribution, whatever you want to call it. The terminology doesn't matter. It's just like how the price is acting is what I'm trying to point out. So something like this is what I would be looking at. If price wants to break this area, that means the support is gone. We're going to go lower. And then this can be even lower because the breakout would be around here. So I would be looking for a price action to start coming into this area because it's trying to fill this inefficiency of this wick because it was such a fast move up. It's testing, is this truly the bottom? If it is, then whoever bought all this over here will defend it and not let it even come into this area. And they're gonna push it up so that way they can get everyone to feel the FOMO and push up price so he can distribute on them later. He can distribute them on them over here. He has no reason to distribute over here where the 21 and the 55 are trapped. He'll wait until the 55 is claimed and he can start distributing right above the golden pocket. And then once he lets go his long, he can start accumulating a short above these levels with a stop loss right over here, knowing that, hey, if retail can't push it higher, he can push it down with the rest of the market makers distributing on retail because they are feeling euphoric and buying long when they should have bought long over here, and they're gonna, pay the price for buying it too late. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's Ethereum on a 4 hour. Aside from that, guys, please check our descriptions below for our Discord group. I will be there all day. Feel free to make fun of my TA as well as ask me any questions. And then if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so that way you get my real-time updates, especially for the video on Sunday, which I'm going to be covering the weekly candle, which I've been describing. We've been talking ad nauseum at the levels we're looking for on the weekly close. So feel free to look at my weekly candle videos if you look at my previous videos. And we've really been just repeating those numbers for the last 2-3 weeks. And I just want everyone to know why I'm looking at the price in this fashion. So aside from that, don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button, notifications, leave a comment below so I know you guys are watching this, so I don't want to stop giving you guys these real-time updates. And just don't forget that no matter what, I will always love you. Don't be upset. If you have a question, feel free to ask. I will talk to you guys. We don't have that large of a community where I cannot get back to you guys. So that's the beauty of us being small. We're all here for each other. If you have any questions, just ask. Do not hesitate. Thank you so much, guys. Trade safely. Have a great weekend. Be defensive because it is Friday. And aside from that, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.